Hi guys, welcome to another short video by Antiques Arena. My name is Walter O'Neill, and in this video I'm going to talk to you about preparing your accounts ready for an accountant and basically showing you how you tag up your stock with your books and how to store it all safely so it doesn't get damaged while waiting to sell. So I'm going to do some close-ups of the books and everything and explain to you how to do it. I'm going to try and put it as plain as I can because I can't always get my point across correctly. And I hope you find it useful. Okay, I've already spoken to you on an earlier video about how to buy at car boot sales and everything and what you need. And one of the things I said you need is a small book, a running book. I've wrote out an example here on a piece of paper so you understand what I mean by running book and what you need to be keeping. So basically this would be your running book. You'd put your date. I've used today's date, which is the 6th of the 3rd, 17, sorry. Up to you if you want to put where you've gone by in. I normally put down the car boots or antique fairs I attend. The first thing I put down is all my expenses, so my fuel, if I pick up parcel tape or anything, bubble wrap, envelopes, anything, I put that here. If I got a Malvin or something, an antique fair that requires entrance fees, then I'd put the entrance fee down. Basically any expenses you have, even if it's parking, car parking, doesn't matter. Put it all down on your list. The next thing you'd put down then is your stock. I've used these because these are my most recent purchases, which was the collection of 10 Swarovski crystal brooches. I paid £23 for them, and brass candlesticks I paid a tenner for. As I said, the reason you keep a running book is very hard to lose track of what you buy and how much you paid for the items. So you keep a running book. That's your day-to-day book. When you come home then, you then transfer your information to your stock book. Now your stock book, you have basically your stock code. Now stock code here, mine is 3530. That is, I've just listed a brooch that I purchased. So the Swarovski crystal brooch that was on here has now been listed on the internet and wrapped up securely. I've coded on the brooch or on the parket 3530. The stock code goes down as 3530, the date it was bought, a small description, Swarovski brooch, purchase price £3.30. That was because I paid £23 for the 10, I just divided £23 down, which realistically should have been £3.30. So let me change that. Don't know where I got £3.30 from, just one of my days. So basically, you've listed your item on the internet, you've wrapped him up, you put him in your stock book. When you sell it, whatever price you achieve would go in this column, and the date you sold it would go in there. So then when it comes time end of the year to do your accounts, you just hand this book to your accountant. He's got everything he needs: the date you bought it, the date you sold it, purchase price, sold price, stock code. Stock code's important. Like I just explained, I bought 10 Swarovski brooches. You need to know you're sending the right brooch. And you don't want... Currently I have about 500 items listed on eBay. You don't want 500 items unpacked and safe. So I use these big heavy crates. Already explained to you in an earlier video, you don't use the see-through plastic ones. They're terrible, they shatter, they crack. You have more damaged items than the worth of it. Now, inside these crates, every single item I've listed is coded. They're coded and they're packed away safely and securely. And this is how I store my items. So then, when I have a sale, I literally match up the code number that I've sold to the code number on the box, dig the item out, and then ship the item. I can't begin to explain on how important it is to keep your items safe and secure. Now, It's hard enough to find the stock, as I've already explained in an earlier video. When you find it, you transport it home safely. That's a job in itself. Once you've listed it, then it doesn't matter if it takes a day to sell or a year to sell. You want to know when it sells. You've got it there, you can pack it up and ship it to your client. It's not just for the money you lose, it's the reputation. You don't want to let people down. If you've sold them something, the last thing you want to do is say, I've just gone into my box to get the item and it's damaged. So, when you've listed your item, wrap it in bubble wrap. As I've already said to you in an earlier video, 100 meters on Amazon is £17. Free delivery, so it's no excuse not to wrap up your items. Wrap them up, code them up, code your stock book, code your storage box. Easiest thing in the world. Obviously you've got to put the code on the listing when you list it. So when you do your listing, you put the stock code on the listing as well, so when it sells, all you have to do is look for the stock code. Doesn't matter what the item is, you go to your box, find the stock code on your boxes, and you'll have row upon row of these boxes. You can only fit 10 or 20 pieces in a box. So you can imagine how many rows I have with 500 listings. I've seen me there for quite a while just scanning numbers looking for a code to ship. But at least I know my items are not going to get damaged in storage, and I'm not going to ship the wrong item. I code them as I buy them and as I list them. So I hope you find it useful. If you follow this guideline, doing accounts at the end of the year is so much easier, and you have less damage, better reputation, and happy customers. And happy customers means they come back for more, which means more sales and more profit for yourself in the future. So, hope you found it useful, and if you did, please subscribe. You're welcome to visit my website, antiquesarena.co.uk, or you'll find us on eBay. Thanks for watching.